Yo, what's going on, guys? Chris Barnard here, Overtime Athletes. So for today's video, I want to discuss more of a coaching point when it comes to sport-specific acceleration, right? In teaching speed development, we often work on acceleration, top speed, and in our inclination is to think this is gonna simply transfer over to what that specific sport is. And while this is true, when you elevate an athlete's force production and better mechanics, they're obviously gonna be faster on the field. But one missing element that I try to focus on in the last phase of most training, whether it be basketball, football, baseball, is to start putting them in the same motions, right? Or the same components that they would be able to be faced with in their sport. So if I'm a baseball player, right, and I'm trying to lead off and steal for, second base, you want to be able to transfer over the things that you did to teach them acceleration into them actually setting up like they're going to steal. I have DB here. What we do with our defensive backs, what we focused on was getting them in the right position to receive the benefits of the acceleration phase. So what's that look like, right? So for him, he's facing a lot of the wide receivers that he's going to face as a defensive back. So the big thing that I want to transfer over is when he flips his hips and run out of multiple, whether it be backpedaling or just on the line of scrimmage, I want him to receive the benefits of the acceleration phase. Acceleration phase just means we're going from dead stop, right, to top speed as fast as we possibly can, and that's getting those positive shin angles and that positive torso angle. So if you just focus just on acceleration drills and then just think they're just gonna go play, you're missing that key element in between right before they go off to camp. And really what we focus on is a couple different ones. So just to give you as an example, because he's a defensive back, I'm gonna show you guys some of the things that we worked on. So first one, I want static position. I want you just facing me. I want simple hip flip, whichever one you're more comfortable with. I want you to get shoulders out in front, get into the acceleration phase, chin tuck for the first 2 yards. Then you can start to lift off as if you're running with somebody, all right? Pop and go, good. So as you can see, one of my big things that I focus on, I'm just looking at what the athlete's doing. If the athlete's already in the acceleration phase, meaning he's got good acceleration mechanics, I'm not gonna try to alter too much. I might try to tweak something here and there, but what a lot of times you'll see is you get them doing it, they'll flip, their torso's completely upright, and they're already immediately cycling without receiving those benefits, okay? So that's what we're looking for. Hey, let's go another one. Just to alter it a little bit, let's go, instead of reaction, let's go 2 yard back pedal, 2-3 yard back pedal. Just get into it, kind of get up to a top speed, then flip the hips. Then I want you to still get the shoulders out front, get into acceleration. So as soon as you flip, eyes down, first 2 yards, accelerate as fast as you possibly can. Let's go. Pop, 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 get out. Good, not bad. You lifted the head just a little bit. So that's what I'm looking for. Those first 1-2 yards, is he getting those proper acceleration mechanics to drive force back down into the ground, propelling the torso forward. And then usually when it comes to, depending on the athlete, you'll see them get into that max velocity phase a little bit quicker. Same thing goes for, like I said, a base runner. Right? If they just hit the ball, a lot of times their torso's already upright. So why work on acceleration if you're not teaching them how to accelerate after they hit the ball or into their stealing the base? Same thing for a basketball player. If it's a jailbreak, a stolen, somebody gets a steal and they got to break the court and they're from a static position, get them into that acceleration as fast as they possibly can. Really, that's what we're focusing on. So just put them in sport-specific manners where they're faced with that acceleration phase and make sure they're getting into those correct mechanics. And that's the common key that I see a lot of coaches missing. I hope that helps. Try it out. I'll catch you guys next time.